Always have to restart the Twitch app for it to realize. Always have to restart. I do want to have the intro play in a moment. Just not quite yet. I'm gonna give it a quick second. App knows I'm trying to play Demon Souls. Kinda does, kinda doesn't. But I heard myself, and that's what's most important, so. Audio is being picked up. Gonna give it a minute, yeah, to play the intro again. I love the remake of that intro cinematic. While story-wise not all that relevant, the vibe it projects, the atmosphere it puts out is incredible. I don't want to play online. I know what I want to do. What? Retrieve? That's a strange way to phrase it. I tend to save most of the characters I make. And never use them again, but well. I know what I want to do, which means I'm gonna start off as royalty and pivot into Flamberge. Just because I want to try it. Well, what do I want? I-10, still remains, can be nice. Firebombs are great. But I tend to take something less usable. So I'll just take the ring, which means she's gonna start off with 2 rings. And let's get that actual intro cinematic going.
King Alant XII, by channeling the power of souls, brought unprecedented prosperity to his northern kingdom of Boletaria. That is, until the colorless deep fog swept across the land. Boletaria was cut off from the outside world, and those who dared penetrate the deep fog never returned. But Valifax of the royal twin fangs broke free from the fog and told the world of Boletaria's plight. That the old King Alant had roused the Old One, the great beast below the Nexus, from its eternal slumber, and that a colorless fog had swept in, unleashing terrible demons. The demons hunt down men and claim their souls. Those who lose their souls lose also their minds. The mad attack the sane, and chaos reigns. Valifax also spoke of the enticing power of the demon souls. Each time a demon claims a human soul, the demon's own soul is invigorated by the life force. And the power of a mature demon soul is beyond human imagination. The legend spread quickly. Mighty warriors lured by the possibilities braved the fissure to breach the accursed land. But none have returned. Bjor of the Twin Fangs. Yurt the Silent Chief. Saint Urbane. Skirva the Wanderer. The sixth Saint Astria with her knight Garl Vinland. And Sage Frake the Visionary. The colorless deep fog slowly creeps beyond Boletaria's borders. Humankind faces a slow and steady extinction. The deep fog will eventually swallow all lands near and far. But Boletaria has one final hope. A lone warrior who has braved the baneful fog. Oh, has the land found its savior? Or have the demons found a new slave?
I do want to play the Journey to the Nexus.
Brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you to the fissure. So that you may lull the Old One back to slumber.
A little bit of encouragement from the side. I only realized after I finished this character, just based on a character I built in a couple of Souls games, that by making the eyes yellow I basically made it tarnished. Yeah. This is just a thrusting, yeah, it's a rapier. It is a stunning looking game for what it is. Yes, game I'm following. Oh, missed me. And the grass. I don't want the lotus, so you rather have the grass. Assigned. Slight restores MP, yeah. Now, much like with any of the Souls games, with the intro dumping a lot of the general lore on us, there's already a couple of discrepancies for those who have played the game before. Now, I've basically finished the game. As in, got all the trophies there are on the PS5. And the only thing I have not done which is what I'll be going for this time around, is to collect all the ceramic coins and get my hands on the Penetrator Armor Set. I have me a handy dandy list. I do have a character I collected each coin once, but never did so New Game Plus. So that will be my personal aim for this character. I just take in the scenery a bit. As we stroll through the forlorn outpost on our way to Boletaria, consumed by demons. It's gonna be a tale of backstabs, probably, at least for a while. Yes, there's the guarded attack as well. And there's our first. Oh, that. Finally. I have to practice parrying. But as I was saying, as with most of the Souls games, there's always two stories being told. The one the game wants you to think that is about what's going on, and the story about what's actually going on. And nobody likes the crossbow guys. When will they learn? pot of stew made from something. The boys be eating meat tonight. Oh, isn't there an item back here? Yes, there is. Well, Hoffman grass, nice. Let's see if I get punted. Oh, I did get punted. I rolled right into that. I thought he was going for an Orking swing.
Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended. This is the Nexus. It holds together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not quit the Nexus, but the 5 archstones will guide thee to the outer lands.
I don't really want my corporeal body, quite honest. As I'm going to need a lot of pure white and pure black tendency stuff. This is gonna be a tale of suicide in a way. How do you do?
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or to save this land and be remembered as a hero? Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones. Now go. That is why you came, is it not? To this accursed Boletaria?
The first crestfallen warrior.
You came for demon souls? Or to save this land? Bah, it's all the same. You're just another prisoner of the Nexus. We're welcome here. As long as we keep slashing up demons.
A chip of sorts. Well, the first, if you don't count Kingsfield. Let's have a look around and introduce ourselves to everyone.
You new here? Are you here for my services? The name's Baldwin. I'm just an ordinary blacksmith. It's simple. Just bring me all the souls you can. In trade, I'll give you weapons, or forge the ones you already have. With your souls, I can eke out a living. And with my weapons, you can go on living. Not a bad deal, eh?
I would prefer a straight sword.
if you hadn't heard, there's another blacksmith at the entrance to Stonefang mine. An eccentric old man. He knows his trade well. He's the only sane one left in a town of soul-starved men. If you do meet him... No, forget it. That stubborn old ne'er-do-well will just chase you off.
He is going to try chasing us off, that is.
Smithing tools in this temple to handle all the work. Only certain ores can be used to forge weapons. But you'll just have to make do. And be thankful that I can do anything for you at all in this forsaken place. No interest, eh? I can tell you're not going to last long here.
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh my, how has this happened? Has God abandoned us for King Alant, failing to show proper respect? Oh, Mbasa. Oh, Mbasa.
Umbasa. Oh, that's... She runs out of breath quickly, I guess. Stockpile Thomas.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the Scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to, I found myself here in this Nexus. My wife and daughter fell victim to the demons. Worthless in battle. At the very least, I will give my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage. When the Scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a coward. When I came to, I was in this Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That candle maiden cared for me during my first days here. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. Poor, poor girl. Trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her.
Well, he too has no idea.
If only something could be done to help her. Best of luck to you.
And then there is the magic guy, the student of Frake, but well, he and the other priest are only going to show up once we've been to Boletaria 1-1. The Covetous King, Boletaria Palace, a huge stone castle in the heart of the northern kingdom of Boletaria. Hungry soldiers attack trespassers, their souls stolen by demons, whilst nearby terrible dragons have taken roost. Dragons and Bridges, the FromSoft way. The burning gates of Boletaria. So... But still, harking back to the intro. If you follow the stories of all the individual characters, now this could be, well, considered spoiler, but well, is it really after 3 years? From what we can tell, we know Bjor's back in Boletaria, and we know Valifax. Oh well, Valifax most likely died in a ditch over in the execution grounds, one of the victims of head executioner Miranda. Coming from Bloodborne and going to Demon Souls will be quite difficult with the switch and just general tempo of the game. Demon Souls being so much more slow and methodical. And awkward most of the times. And well, at least the intro cinematics tells us Valifax broke through to the outside world, which aside from the ploy of getting rid of him, doesn't make much sense, considering he's apparently the smart one of the Twin Fangs. I'm not quite sure what Bjor tells us. And there is, to a certain degree, a theme in Boletaria of demons taking the positions of important individuals. I don't know why she did that backstab. And then just... especially only to just get hit by the sword afterwards. It feels like it makes thematic sense for the Valifax that broke through to the other side, to the outside world, to be an imposter. A demon in disguise. Bye. Wanna go too? No? Oh, he doesn't like running at all, does he? Come on. I know you can shot. It's got ambushed. Kinda. Yeah. As of course everything in this area is a vicious cycle. People die to strong demons, thus the demons get stronger. So of course they would want to lure more victims. Into Boletaria. The mail breaker. Surprisingly enough, not utter garbage. Ah. I want to shoot a guy with the fire bombs, not the draglings. Oh. Huh. That's the bastard sword? I don't remember. Hey. Bye. Give me all your grash. It is the bastard sword. Well, that's more what I want to use. Well, that's gonna be heavy, isn't it? Yeah, and it's 18 strength. God damn it, crossbow guy. Of course, next one is already ready to go. Wow, this could be a very bad call to try and kill him. Could you lower your shield just ever so slightly? No, he doesn't. Lowered my own shield for just a second. Yeah. The way how dealing with him will go will likely be good. Oh, what? Shot that off into space. That's just all just so I can get a couple more firebombs or something. Ooh, pine resin. That's gonna help loads. More firebomb. Bomba. Another mail breaker. Not that I need another one. Oh, basically rolled into that, didn't I? Cut it out. Starting to be wasteful. He's gonna run away a little bit too quickly. See ya. Oh yeah, I forgot about getting any stuff from that. Well, luckily there's nothing down there. I like my souls back. Not regenerating health will also be. Yeah. Ah. I probably should just go get the cling ring for now. Sharpening stone and some grayish. Ah, boop. She runs out of breath quickly, doesn't she? Of the non-shortcut shortcuts. Oh. Got fire. Didn't need to shoot. See ya. Poor Thomas. In for a surprise. I don't really want to use a firebomb. It's for poison. I should save them for the phalanx. Especially considering I can do this. Pew pew. More grass. And of course, more importantly, the cling ring. A luxurious ring of simple design raises chance of item discovery. Once the most prized possession of a merchant, he bet his life on the hope of greater riches. That doesn't sound like it worked out for him. The cling ring. Mysterious ring shaped like an eye. Reduces the loss of HP sustained in soul form. And a fragrant ring. A nobleman's ring filled with spice. Slowly recovers MP over time. An extremely rare and delicate piece of handiwork. The old ragged set and some spice. And the jade hair ornament. Hair ornament, another one of FromSoft's staples, to a degree. Plain jade hair ornament, of the kind worn by commoners. More mail breakers. I probably should be sending these to storage. Going to use the crossbow or the draggling shield as well, so just get rid of them. That back there is the Royal Palace. More or less the end goal for Boletaria. Beneath the cleft mountaintop. Going to have a quick chat with the merchant. Well, this place is rigged to explode. Game giving away enemy position. Oh. Just stab him until he's dead. Not a few sane people in the whole of Boletaria.
Good day to you. Care to look over my wares? Mostly stolen, but who's telling eh?
I'm not. I'm not telling. Longsword, I could use a longsword. I do very much prefer something like a longsword. And buy a firebomb.
Brave knight or lowly fodder? The demons snatched their souls regardless of their station, plummeting them all into madness. And those who dare cling to their humanity were hunted down. It is the end of Great Boletaria as we know it. But hell, at least the demons don't send us to our deaths in battle. There's this skinny fellow, clad in the most lavish armor, who's always mumbling about some mission. He's another one who's managed to stay sane. Like yourself. Probably some pampered little lordling by the looks of his attire. I'd give an arm just for the buttons off his shirt.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him in a moment.
It is the end of Great Boletaria, but hell, at least. Thanks for that. Come back soon.
I like buying at least something from him. I do kinda wanna explode the man-eaters with Firestorm. But I don't know. What was the thief ring? I'll become harder to detect. Ancient sapphire ring that conceals the bearer's presence from enemies up to a distance.
That was a bold leap. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
Well,
That was a bold leap. Well, now that you are...
Well, there are a few. Always easy. You have magic. And there they go.
My thanks for your brave rescue. I am Ostrava of Boletaria. Accept this as a token of my gratitude. Now I take my leave. There is something I must do.
So grave.
No matter how far I venture, only the soul-starved remain. Is there a single sane person left in Boletaria?
Kinda. He doesn't usually get himself killed, but I've seen it before, so you do have to babysit him a little. At least around this first little area. Especially if he just runs off like this. Oh! First time I saw one of them make a leap like that. Sharpstone. Oh, you're Ostrava. He took that like a champ. Hey guys. Yeah, it's Demon Souls is the legacy of the crossbow guy. Swing and a miss. Oh, nice. Didn't drop anything, thankfully. So we approach. Fang, finally. Also, our first view of the dragon, the blue one. It's gonna be a nuisance in the last area of Boletaria. Probably going to poison him. Poison and magic him to death. Eesh. Oh, that's not a... That was a waste of a firebomb. Could you not? Nah, I was... God damn it. Could you just roast a bridge? Just get on with it. Alright, still... He takes so long to... At least the soldiers are getting spooked as well. Stone shard. I rather wouldn't use. Successfully heisted. Hey. I do like to set the Archstone shards into the quick menu. No one gets out alive. Especially no crossbow guy. Phalanx making its presence known. And a cheeky hint at being an archer. As I almost get my head chopped off. Pine resin's gonna be helpful. Gonna eat my grass. Could you please drop me a firebomb? Nah. Doesn't wanna. Bye. Moving too fast. I might be able to just kill the phalanx bubbles. Clean hit beyond the shield in the back. Oh no! Doesn't actually deal much more damage. Five more or so. That ain't a lot. So. Just flat out scroll past that. So let's get nuked by javelin tosses. Hey guys. I have some fire bombs. I got loads. Still being aggressive about it. Yeah, I know. Boss and his little entourage. Now she's afraid. Can barely make out the archer silhouette at the end. Hardstone. Free hardstone to free sharpstone. That's nice and even. The archstone of the Phalanx Demon. Past the huge gates of Boletaria Palace lies what is now a feeding ground for dragons, the cliff pathway, which leads to the inner ward, where knights make their abode. But we wanted a Nexus. The Monumental awaits the above.
Welcome back. The Monumental awaits the above. The Monumental will explain the Nexus to thee.
Still alive? I am impressed. This is something that might interest you.
Mm-hmm.
The black-robed maiden of the Nexus looks after the flames. She's the morose one, with eyes sealed, compacted by wax. She can control souls like no other. Bring her the souls of men and demons, and she will embolden your flesh and blood with their power. But beware, do not decay into a foul beast. What's happened? Have you lost your nerve? No matter. Have a seat. We can sit here forever.
Not so sure about that.
We will be safe. What's happened? No matter. At least we will...
Might as well have that chat with the Monumental first. Before we make our rounds below, pick up all the items. One candle that remains lit.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is a tale I wish to tell you. Once, we too a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under benevolent rule, the world was united owing to the soul arts. Until a lust for power caused the awakening of the Old One. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction at the hands of the demons. Thanks be, we were able to lull the Old One back to its slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls, and most of the world, lost, erased by the fog. In order to mend the fabric of what lands still remained, we entrusted 6 leaders with 6 precious archstones. One to the king of a small yet industrious land. One to the king of the burrowers underground. One to the wise queen of the great ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls. One to the shaman of the tempest-worshipping shadowmen. And the last to the great giants of the northern lands. The archstones were placed in the fringelands that survived. We contained the Old One here below the Nexus, and prohibited the soul arts. Finally, we became Monumentals, half-living sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other Monumentals have perished, and only I remain. Now it it is your turn. You must lull the old one back to its slumber and seal it away for all eternity. If not, a deep fog will absorb all that we know. Have you the strength to bear this burden?
Yeah.
Yes. We are fortunate indeed to have you. Now, go forth and destroy every last demon. The old one, without demons to feed its souls, will a new servant seek and lure you to its bosom. We neutralized the old one and banned the soul arts. Then we spread the archstones, and in order to mend reality, monumentals we became. However, man's memory of history is ever short, and before long he repeated his mistakes. The monumentals perished, and the archstones were long forgotten. And the short-sighted King Aland once again roused the old one. The monument and the short...
Considering Demon Souls is often considered one of the less explored games of the series, and not as easy comprehensible. They are very upfront with most of their lore, and a lot of it surely goes back to the fact that when Demon Souls first came out, there wasn't really a lore hunting community. I want to set the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. That place, I'll make it easier. Once I need to start killing myself in the areas. A soul. And a broken ankle. I'd rather spend my stuff before I get the other one.
Are you here to face the demons?
Yes.
If so, please free Sage Frake the Visionary from his cell in Latria. I will help you, however I can. I can teach you elementary spells. Sage Frake is a gleaming hope for humankind, but I have not the power to save him alone.
So much nicer if you have the required intelligence to learn magic. I do think I want Flame Toss. I want a lot of these, I think. Enchant weapons so expensive though. Take the two cheap ones. One memory slot.
Master Frake, is a great man who has systemized the magic of the soul arts to make it possible for human imitation.
Haha.
By observing the state of Boletaria and the demons within it, he is likely to pave the way for greater things. All the more reason that I must meet Master Frake as soon as possible. All the more reason that I... Be careful how you use it. Normally, it would not be granted to one such as yourself. I had to make an exception, for the sake of Sage Frake.
And then his actual personality starts shining through.
Have you met the last surviving Monumental?
Yes.
Those fools revived the old one on a whim. And now, they've trapped us here in the Nexus in a desperate attempt to undo their mistake. It's all a travesty, if you ask me. What's happened? No, at least...
So... Oh, Umbasa.
Back in the time that I lived below Boletaria Castle, King Alant left on some strange business, then returned with horrible demons in tow. Soon, the land was ravaged by soul-starved madmen. My spine shudders just to think about it. If I did not have my miracle stone shard, keepsake of my grandfather, I may not have survived.
She leans back.
If I did not have my miracles...
Oh, you must be another disciple of God.
Wow,
I
not really.
am on a quest to fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
I like having evacuate. An antidote, for that matter, but...
A miracle is a heavenly act, but spells are the acts of demons, the work of soul arts. They have similar effects, and yet one is clearly evil, and the other is clearly good. Magicians, in the end, are mere servants of the demons. A miracle, they have magicians, in the end. I see. You wish to train yourself in stoicism. Very well. I pray we meet again.
Maybe.
I have sinned. I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his augustness. O Lord, punish me, for I have not the strength to punish myself.
That's good.
August one, I hesitate to imagine your present state. Deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine, will you continue to pray, even in such misery?
Oh, very not. Patches is with him.
Oh, August, deep will you continue to pray?
He'll be fine. Now, stockpile Thomas.
That ornament. That belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask a favor? Would you mind giving me that hair ornament? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter.
Yeah.
You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I found it discarded on the main road. It might look ordinary, but it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
I'll leave the grass. It's astonishingly heavy. Leave all of these. Scimitar. Don't know. Don't need this, that's also too heavy.
Rest assured, your goods are safe and sound with me. Best of luck to you.
She looks exceedingly bored.
If only something could be done to help her. If only something could be done to help her.
Ah, you're referring to the maiden.
Brave soul, for whom death is no fear. Prithee, lull the old one back to its ancient slumber.
Eye stones. Strength allows her to aid slayers of demons.
What is it? Seekest thou the power of souls? I understand. Pray forgive me. Perhaps I thought wrongly of you. I am sorry.
I like this little interaction.
I have always been. I was here when the old one awakened, and I will be here when it rests once more. What is it? Seekest thou the power of souls?
Yeah, I do.
Of course. After all, thou requirest strength. Go ahead. Touch the demon inside me. Let these vagabond souls become thine own. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
6 level ups.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel.
14 is the next
Let's
spell
turn
slot.
so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
And I'm going to need some extra strength. I want to use the Flamberge. Flamberge?
Myself, I am only here to tend to each flame.
Huh.
I keep the candles lit and serve the brave demon slayers who are trapped here.
Sounds like she's deflecting.
I keep the candles lit and serve. Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
It's simple. In trade, with your souls, I can eke out.
Do I want to actually upgrade this? Oh, well, too expensive.
No interest, I can tell you. Not going to last.
So, let us continue, or begin the cycle of throwing myself off the edge. Oh, that's not exactly what I wanted. now my my souls are gonna be on that little ledge, aren't they? Oh, thankfully not. I have a broken ankle. And some more grass. Oh. Send that to storage for now. Bleeding one as well. Do we want to use the souls or do we want to hang on to them?
You've gone and died, have you? If you die here in Boletaria, your soul will return to this temple. Well, what will you do next? Give up? That's what I did. I think I just lost my nerve for this kind of thing. What's happened? Oh,
Are you begging for a magic lesson?
Not really. I want flame toss.
Wait, where are you going?
Now I have an option. And all things considered, I do think I want to go to Latria first. It should be the earliest place I can get to the Flamberge. Make my way to Latria 2, and it's on one of the side pillars, I believe. I like to take on the archstones. Well, the archstones should be the small egg-shaped stones that are no longer in this place. But how are these? Well, obelisks are basically giant geodes, crystal geodes. The Tower of Latria, Archstone of the Tower Queen, Prison of Hope. Latria, land of the Queen's ivory tower. A vengeful old man claimed the Queen's life and imprisoned any remaining royalty. The prison echoes with the resentful cries of its inmates, tormented by their inhuman guards. Latria is in a way both the best and the worst of Demon Souls. My opinion. another incredibly well realized area. Oozing with atmosphere. Oh wow. That's not all that much. Prison of Hope, 3rd floor cell keys. Where's that stuff? I'm gonna get myself stabbed if I... Yeah, he tried. He sure as hell tried. There's an angry tentacle head somewhere. By the sounds of it. Probably stubbed his toe. Trying to shank me. Oh, he's still alive. That's no good. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of water, if I remember correctly. That's the one I'm already wearing. Yeah. Sometimes they attack, sometimes they don't. I'm probably not... just not remembering right. Which ones are aggressive and which aren't. That inmate took the hit for Kufufo. Don't really trust you. Don't do it. Well, he attacked me first. A lotus. Don't really trust you. Likely not going to come back along this path. If I don't yeet myself off the edge, which I can't actually from this direction. All fine. All the way back. Finally used the key. Just got and head up. One of the first instances in the Soul series of we need to get down, so let's head up. How's everybody doing? We had a nice day in the spa. Need to disintegrate it. That's a party and a half. I know there's a yeah. I need the key first, of course. Does this also require a key? Yes, it does. I would be sympathetic with your plight. You didn't try to shank me. Yeah, and that's the one of these is just to plague you, isn't it? That's why you have the Widow's Lotus. Hero Soul. So that's just that. This should be a trap. Keys. And a jump scare. I don't think he drops something interesting, so I'm just gonna leave it. But we now have the cell key. They got themselves stuck. Oh, fellas. Oh, this is getting annoying. Claws. Are you? Are you trying to follow me around? Game's only making a good case to actually murder all of them. Yeesh. Poor people. Poor people. Let's huff some spice. Try not to immediately turn into a sandworm. Pew! Oof! Ouch! That hurt. That's a noble woman singing. That's the other, on the other side of the jump scare. Something nice for sale, dear.
You're still intact, aren't you? Where do you call home? Dear me, I shouldn't pry. Oh, perhaps you'd like something from my collection. I've known better days. I was once the wife of nobility, and I have some nice things to show for it.
Yeah, I'll take a grass.
Before, there were many others trapped here, but they were driven mad and ventured above of their own volition. Redemption. There exists no such thing. The Queen banished that depraved old man from the land. He returned in strange golden garb with foul demons in tow. They pillaged great Latria, land of the learned, and shut us away in this prison. Since then, they've been feeding off our souls, telling us over and over that if we go above, we will be granted redemption. I know the truth. The church goddess may die, but never for long. We are trapped below forever. Redemption. Thank you. Now I can stay here for a little while longer.
She has seen better days. Herself probably has as well. A lot of Latria and Demon Souls in general is the Well, not necessarily debate, but a lot of story beats hinge on faith compared to intelligence. Gonna die as soon as they cornered me. But thankfully the way isn't that bad now. There's a couple of Cthulhus in the way, but please just let me through. I have a fireball. Not ideal, but it worked. Better ring a cult. Kofufu ring a cult. You were not helping in the slightest. And you're trying to stab me. That should be all of them. Yeah. All that for Noble's Lotus. Uncalled for, I say. I'm pretty sure one of these is another trap. Yeah. But just poison. Gonna get poisoned again? Nah, this should be a ring. Ring of magical sharpness. Extra magic damage. Have a quick chat with Frick. Bump. Another Noble's Lotus. And the one cell we cannot open.
Oh, human, are you? I am human. I have been trapped here for an age. Perhaps you could help me out of here. I am a sage, and I can lend you my power in return.
A little more urgency. You think? You think?
Perhaps you could. I am old enough to take you.
I need a D. Needed a key for that. Black Bolt. Timed that roll pretty badly.
Well, you are a sane one, are you not?
Barely.
My name is Rydell. Please, liberate me from this jail. I have precious little time. I must retrieve an article from my corpse. As you can see, the only thing that remains of me is my soul. My corpse lies in another cell. I fancy it a fine, rotten mess by now. I've no interest in my corporeal flesh, but I left upon my person a keepsake of my late wife. I will soon fade into the beyond. My only wish is to do so near that token of my beloved.
Well, that'll take a while. Pure white and such. Just being honest. Didn't like that, apparently. The way down. Giant prisoner ball. 22 hull damage. 15 hull damage. 11. appear to be horribly set up for dealing with the large bull. Yikes. Yeah, I cannot open this just yet. That's the limiter. Fair enough. Already vanished. Yeah, it's these drops that tend to jump scare me. Trying to move around these cells quickly. Ooh. More souls. Moonlight stone shard. Little area for outside dining. Yeah, stock. Which I could actually use. Smash our head into the table. Of course, the table loses. Oop. Ooh, that was. Yeah, that was close. Basically, fallen in already. Pretty sure there's one hole like that in this area as well. Likely on the other side. I was one of those who would try to stab me, I'm pretty sure. Fluted set and a kite shield. Kite shield's nice. I do want to go more into the heavy aspects. After all. Seems I'm misremembering. Eek. "12 whole damage. How about no? Let's just trigger the ballista. Let's trigger the ballista and get the Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. Whilst I'm here. It's maybe intended as a way back, I think. Latria is also one of the places that's likely been at least a little bit of inspiration for Yharnam. The largest tower should be the Ivory Tower of the Queen, now ruled by the vengeful old monk, or rather the demon that's left. Not get shot. Ooh, that was kinda close. No, I'm not far up enough. There we go. Now in Hero Soul. Oh, range on that is quite limited, isn't it? Yeah, there's an item back there. Have fireball. Have 2 more. Now I can go pick up the item. Oh no! Oh no. Got bamboozled by a lamp. So, just a quick jog over to the ballista now. Oh, I dislike you. Do want to go up on either side. Oh, I forgot about that. cat ring. But thankfully, I can get to the end from over here. I have to go all the way around. Mercure Rapier +1. Seems about right. Soul. First things first, let's get the left side out of the way. Now if I'm really lucky, I think. Or not, no, there isn't actually an enemy. There isn't actually a spy enemy up here, it's just the dead body, isn't it? Or is there? Ever since I started doing stuff like this as a stream, every time I make an assumption it goes wrong, so... That's a silver catalyst. And yeah, that's just a set. A really nice looking set, in my opinion. And up the other side to the lyre. Yeah, this door doesn't actually open. This is the side you actually have to come up, because if you don't deal with him, the idol will just continuously revive. And the key for Sage Frake. Don't want to get plagued by her. Come on, pull out your crossbow. She's starting to wise up. Trying to put her back to the wall. Roasted. Ah. Well, they are expecting us. And the Black Eye Stone, because she's the first dead red phantom. Do I want to use an Archstone shard? I have a horrible track record against the false idol. So I will use these to level up before I make my way back. I wanna upgrade the stock.
Oh, good day. I can forge weapons for you for the fair price.
Yeah, repair all, please. Upgrade. Upgrade the stock. 500.
Do come back alive.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on your belongings, don't you worry.
What can I leave with you? Yeah, all of this stuff. Don't really need all that. Might wanna change it up and start using the kite shield. What does this do? It claims additional souls from fallen foes, perhaps owing to the exorbitant cost. Wanna probably have a look at these.
You have a heart of gold.
Extra souls, but rolled up sleeves now. Fashion souls in full effect.
Thou seekest, then touch the deep soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
6 more levels.
Soul lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
It's a lot of defense either way. Yeah, I'm just gonna level up HP for now.
Art thou finished? May thou...
Mayday. So be mended. At least I can stop by Frake. Whilst I'm doing this. Some more spice. So yeah, they're angry again.
Magnificent. I never expected I might escape alive. My name is Frick. I am known as a sage.
I know.
I thought to claim a demon's soul or two for the sake of my magic. Just look at me now. I have been enfeebled by my long imprisonment. But I can still move my legs, and I can make it back to the Nexus. I thank the stars that my confinement lasts no longer. I owe you my life.
Don't you forget it.
I have been enfeebled by my long but I can still move my legs, and I...
And further down we go. Let's not get zapped by the meatball. Four-armed idol made in the likeness of the late Latrian queen. Curious as to how this will go. Again, I have a fairly bad track record against her. Very grandiose. Oh, that's the real one. Let's quickly get the item. Oh, please. That's kind of what always happens. Get stuck in one of the traps. You're not the real one. Oh. Yeesh. Yeah, and that's why I tend to didn't roll. It looked decent until it didn't. I have no patience for you and your shenanigans. You maybe... Well, at least I didn't waste any resources. Well, aside from grass, of course. Of course I wasted grass. Thanks, game. Bad angle. Shouldn't you be gone? What? Ah. Well, I guess I'll take some grass. I also have all these. Yeah, just gonna imbibe. Never used any of that stuff in Bloodborne, so.
Thou seek, then touch the deep soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
Yeah.
Art thou fit? May thy strength.
How's the defense looking? Oh, that went up a lot. Thomas.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch.
Give me my grash.
You have a heart of gold. Don't let them take it from you.
Full moon grass is probably overkill. But I'ma do it. I'ma do it. I at least want to get my sword. I want to be using. He swung for no reason at all. Oh, they want to shank me again. So also usually not the it's not the first boss I usually do. I tend to start with the spider, I think, to also unlock the actual blacksmith. Yeah, I deserve that for rolling into the... Nah. Finally. Boys. The voice is reviving the idol. Let's take a trip. Don't fall off. The doll demon. And back to the Nexus we go! She has the right idea. Storied warrior soul. I do like how in the remake the souls try to somewhat represent certain aspects of the boss. Now I'm not really sure what the lead demon soul is supposed to be referencing. But the doll demon soul, it has this form of 4 large extended arms. Also reminds me a little bit of, despite the form not really working, but it reminds me of the familiars in Bloodborne for some odd reason. Pretty sure that's just me, but it does nevertheless. Before I level up my character, brought Frake back.
You saved Master Frake, did you?
Yeah.
Then I was right to bend the rules and teach you a few tricks. I am grateful to you for your service. Do you see how important selfless acts are in this dreary world?
What is it? Oh, it's better than having you bother Master Frake.
I see.
I have a proposal for you.
Do you now?
Would you bring your demon souls to me? As I determine more about the essence of the soul, I can teach you new magic. A demon's soul is no mere amalgamation of lesser souls. You have your wits about you. Surely you understand.
It is his own thing. Learn magic. Soul Ray is probably what I want. Do I want to buy the enchant weapon? Yeah, probably. Probably. Get rid of Soul Arrow and equip Soul Ray. It takes a lot more mana. Already out of breath again.
Well, you found yourself a demon soul, did you?
Yes, I did.
Impressed. Yes, indeed I am. Stay the path, and you will soon be a monster yourself. Can't you see? You've fallen for their trap. Well, I'm impressed, eh? Can't you?
That's just the same stuff again.
I was worried sick.
Probably can dump the fresh spice. Leave the stiletto and the baby's nail.
We are indebted to you.
And then level up a couple of times.
Thou seekest the power, then touch the demon inside me. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted, so the world might be mended.
I need equip burden.
So the world might be mended. Art thou finished? May thy strength help the world be mended.
Already turning into a tree. So let's throw ourselves off a high place as to not interfere with Latria's alignment. Gonna do this a lot. I tend to do this, quite honestly, every time I play. But, well, most of the times. And once I have everything from pure white, I move on to kill myself with ephemeral eye stones until I have what I want. So I just want the weapon from this place. I don't actually want to finish Latria just yet. You are loud, Jeez. Almost. Surprisingly close. Fortunate. Unknown warrior soul. Piercing damage should be working fine as well, shouldn't it? Oh, not really. Ah, saved by the brazier. We'll see ya, I guess. The giant demon heart of Latria. The pulses running through the vibration of the controller. Another fun little touch. More souls. They stagger real easy. That's all they do. What? What is he doing? Oh, except for running away. As per the usual, they are behaving somewhat strange. Cannot quite go in there whilst the heart is still up above. Yeah, I don't really want to wait for every... Horrible, horrible Latria. Game, I see him. You don't need to pretend he's not there. Now, if I'm correct, that item just over there should be what I'm looking for. And right now I'm making this real easy on myself. Yes, there it is. And that's why I'm going to leave now. I do think this is a death drop. I'm gonna try it. Oh. Ew. Yeah, I'm gonna get my souls back. Zone out for a moment. Got a gargoyle to the face. The jumpless game, Demon Souls. quickly help him out. Oh, he pushed himself back up onto their column. And let's head back home. So now it's time to move the catalyst over to the other hand. What does it need? 18 strength, 14 dex. How far am I away from that? 8 points in strength and 10 in dex, so 10 levels. That's 3.6k for a level up. Those are small, oh so small souls.
Hello again. I'm keeping a close watch on you.
Yeah, yes you are. Hold on to that demon soul for me, Thomas. Do all the moonlight stuff. Of course, these also have a weight. How could I forget?
You have a heart of gold.
Thou seekest the power, then touch the deep soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
That's good.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength be granted so the world might be mended. So the world might be mended.
30 and 14.
May thy
I have no idea what I'm doing. Oop. Yeah. That's bleed. Minus 80 to physical. Deal slash damage. Which means I clearly need to go head into Stonefang tunnel and I'll make my way to the Blacksmith. I do have to keep an eye on the time, so I'm still have a couple of things to do. As mentioned a couple of times before, well, a broken wrist does not heal all that quickly. Although it is getting better. Not mine, but I'm the one who has to do the driving for the time being in the family, so. But I have to pick someone up. Stonefang Tunnel, Archstone of the Digger King, Smithing Grounds, a city of miners who maintained a giant tunnel. Long ago, the efforts of the hard-headed burrowers allowed Boletarian soldiers to carry out their work. But now, dispossessed of their souls, they have no thoughts of their own and work in silence, tirelessly, without purpose. So I don't think that I'll actually clear the smithing grounds, but well, first of all, there's a crystal lizard. He, as surely most people know, the equivalent to the Wandering Nightmares. If you play Bloodborne, but none of the Souls titles. These vistas sure do look grand. Boom. Howdy do.
Hello there. Souls, souls. I trade fine goods for souls.
Hardstone and sharpstone. And a pickaxe if you're so inclined.
Our little town. It's a nice wee place. All those lizard-eyed townsfolk are busy tinkering with stone and don't bother with old folk like me. Makes life rather easy for me. I can get away with anything. I always knew there was a god. Thanks for looking out for me. Oh, have you heard about sparkling lizards? Not
just
easy
stab
to catch, but they've got some fine stones. And I know where one of their nests is. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't give it away.
Well, you barely able to miss it. Can take a beating. Jeez. Jage. Yeah, I need to turn the crank. Release the elevator. Boop. Many fat officials. Yeah, of course, one of the nice things about Soul Ray is that it pierces. Crushing Battle Axe. Renowned Warrior Soul. Up and over. Ice stone for the future. Surprising that this doesn't just crush you. Game is very lenient in that regard. How badly does this hurt them? I was going for the 2-for-1. I do think I will want the generator's ring more so than I want the fragrant ring. Not great, but I'm alive. You're kind of messing up my aiming. More grash. I'll be a cow at the end of this. More grash. And a pickaxe. Yeah, give me that sharp stone. I haven't actually looked what the Flamberge will need. Clear stone. I was considering if I wanted to build it for quality or keep it scaling as it is. Hooray for iframes. I'll get ya. Also fairly close to Boletaria now already, so That wasn't my shield. Let's try that again. Oh, come on. It's very particular about the wood beam. Fine. What? That's the gloves. Gonna need all that stuff. It's the main reason to go over here. As of course you need the whole official set in the remake to be sufficiently disguised. Yeah, Lizard never stood a chance. Neither should he. 4 whole souls. I shall not indulge the lizard ambush. That's a lot of hardstone. Turn the crank. We shall now visit our Master Smith. Oh. Yeah. I tend to miss that item the first time around. No, he doesn't want anything to do with us. So... Hi.
I haven't seen you around these parts.
That's correct.
What does it matter? You need a blacksmith? Show me your steel. If not, head straight for the door.
Repair my equipment. What does it need? It needs sharpstone. So I probably want to upgrade my S-stock first. Ten 120. It's 10 extra damage. Yeah.
I'm busy. I'm not here to chit-chat. Forging a weapon strengthens it and alters its character. Ores are transmogrified spirits. Their presence blesses the weapon.
He does not want to talk to us, but he talks to us anyhow.
Ores are transmogrified. All done. Then be gone. I work alone.
Missed my ride. That's the exit I want to take. Boop. Clear stone. Yeah, and it's stuff like this. Stuff like this is the reason why I tend to kill myself when I'm in the Nexus after having dealt with a boss. So, Nexus is one of the most striking hub areas in any of the games. Beloved by many. They did in my opinion, did a really good job with the remake Nexus. Captures the stark coldness very, very well. And the otherworldly nature of the whole construction of the seals basically holding it all together. Some of them, as they are spread out on the wall, only really visible from certain angles. Otherwise, always stuff is missing or it feels disjointed. As many people will know, there's this whole ongoing debate inside of the game about what soul arts are, and especially compared to miracles. In a lot of these games, it's always the same conclusion, that they are basically the same thing, but it depends a bit on the game in what direction the general which direction holds more of the truth to it. And in Demon Souls there is this well in Demon Souls especially, where faith and the idea of an omnipotent god is so prevalent to the story, especially compared to the idea of the soul-devouring demon, immediately branded as a negative creature, negative thing in general. It's more or less the soul arts that do hold they do hold truth to them. Hard to say. Of course, I started this train of thought right at the start of this stream, that in general FromSoft games, at least after releasing Demon Souls, always have two stories presented to you. This holds true to basically all intros, all the way up until Elden Ring right now. There's always the story the game presents to you in a way that basically means this is what the game wants you to think. This is what you are set off with as you explore the world. And building on top of that, there is the story that is actually happening. That's what's usually presented to you outside of the intro and in the game itself. Now, generally presented by unreliable narrators with certain NPCs, and considering how their perception is usually clouded by some form of belief. It is of course left murky for a reason, and made less understandable as tangible for the very same purpose. That you basically have a setting with a general story going on that you can derive your own history, your own story out of. One of the NPCs is very loudly rummaging along something. Sounds like cloth, but Amy, that's not my character. Maiden in Black's the only one with a visible movement, but she's... Huh. Well. And especially in Demon Souls, the way it's presented at Valofax of the Twin Fangs made its way through the fog and returned afterwards to contact the world. It feels like an easy way to... If there were... Mayhaps. No, this is entirely made up, I guess, conjured up from well, from today, if I'm entirely realistic. The general idea, if a lot of central people in Boletaria have been replaced by demon lookalikes, and just in general their souls having been turned to be black phantoms in the end, considering the Tower Knight, the Penetrator, and Ulan of the tribes. The Black Phantoms are likely the representation of what's left of their action personality, whereas the bosses in Boletaria are the representation of these 3 great knights of the Boletarian Round Table. And, well, Force King Alant, the name kinda gives it away. So, if there was a demon that impersonated Valifax at some point and made its way to the outside world, it would be an easy means for attracting more powerful humans from outside, more humans in general. There's fighting, trying to reclaim Boletaria and perhaps save the world, mend the fabric of reality, and putting the demons back to slumber. It's of course an easy way to attract more people for the demons to feast on, to grow even stronger and such. Now, again, as I said around when I met the Monumental, considering the game is considered one of the harder to understand narratives and lore, or in general the lore of the game, or has been for a long while, the game itself is very upfront with a lot of its lore, which, well, probably lends itself very much to the idea that a lot of it is made up, that a lot of it is not really what is actually going on, and taking it at face value should be foolish. So, again, that is something where you can make up your own mind about whether or not stuff is right or wrong, and in general, but still, even if the Monumental is scheming behind our back, it basically tells us right from the get-go what we are here and supposed to do. Kill all demons so that there are no archdemons left, and the next largest amounts of souls will be called to the old one, which I guess is in a way also what happened to Alant. Or, well, not necessarily. Then again, he has had an audience with the old one. It's just not really clear how he managed to do that. So we are meant as, well, we are basically meant as not a snack, but as a... The game just straight up tells us that we are going to become, well, an archdemon, in quotes, to sit beside the old one, which, well, allows us access, and I guess the Maiden in Black access to the old one, and, well, lull it back to slumber. Like, press X for doubt. At what point all of this doesn't add up. But the thing is, it does, doesn't it? Well, aside from the fact that, well, the only thing we don't get told is that we end up a Monumental if the old one is returned to slumber. There's probably some inclination in there somewhere how dark actually the creations of the Monumentals and in general the world before was or is. Now, I want to say two more things before I end this stream, this recording. First of which, in regards to the... Ooh, that was a bit too quick. In regards to the Archstones. Now, I know... I personally, I feel cut content is always an iffy topic with these games. Because seeing what could have been and what would have been at some point or was planned to be at some point is always interesting. It's always something, well, curious to discover if you, well, most recently if you think about something like the combined glaive of Millennia and Mikola and stuff like that. And, well, the implications of such. Or if I think about Bloodborne, having finished that game for a second time just last week, well, streaming the game and finishing it a second time. The fact that the Grand Lake of Mud was supposed to be in the game and can be found in the game files with another potentially great old one residing inside. There could have been an alternate moon presence or an alternate cause. That is interesting. But there's also always a reason why stuff has been left out. Now, it is a bit of a difference if it's for narrative reasons, like likely with Elden Ring. And I would assume also likely with Bloodborne. Or for budgetary reasons like it is with Demon's Souls. Still, of course, having a 6th Archstone in the game would have been great. But for me, having one of the 6 Archstones destroyed from the get-go always made it seem all that much more menacing. The threat of the fog, the threat of the demons is more real because of it. So, to me personally, I am not all that unhappy with the fact that the World Giants never got done. Of course, it would have been likely a snow level, and well, I do love my snow levels. Yet still, I think the colorless fog and the threat of the demons and the old one especially is that much more real, that much more palpable, because one of the Archstones is destroyed. Now, that's one thing. And the other thing, considering what I want to do, I said it at the start, the only thing I have left to do in Demon's Souls is collect all ceramic coins and get the Penetrator Armor. And that's what I'm aiming for. That is basically all I want to do. And I decided I wanted to do something spellblade-like with a Flamberge, so more dex-oriented. Now, I'm also eyeing the Flamberge for Elden Ring for a character right now, but it should behave a little, well, a little bit, largely differently in the other game than it does here. So, for now, I should just finish Demon's Souls before I think about anything else in that regard. But, so, I might not do this in one consecutive. Well, I need to a normal game and an NG Plus playthrough for it anyways. Fairly in-depth ones as well, thanks to the coins. And I don't just want to have them dropped by somebody. It's lame. Want to get them myself. And well, today was more spell than blade, Sure, there's gonna be days that are more blade than spell, but I do want to combine it and eventually move away from a lot of the actual casting stuff and instead focus on weapon buffs and the like. I do want the magic weapon buff from the Penetrator, for instance. So stuff like that. Maybe utility for spells and less actual pew pew. But well, for now it would be stupid not making use of it, whilst I still have yet to actually be able to equip the weapon. Which is not gonna take all that long, all in all, but for right now at least. And I do think well, especially with the magic focus, it's likely I'm gonna do Stonefang Tunnel first, and well, at that point I'll have to decide where to go. Might just free, what's her name, Yuria, the witch. It's not the witch caller. Yeah, I'm gonna free her, and then I think I'm gonna explode the man-eaters because I can. Something like that. But well, that's my general idea of what I want to do with all of this. So such a beautiful and atmospheric game. Anyways, well, looking at the time, this is a good place for me to stop anyhow. I've been rambling on for long enough, so. But, well, tomorrow is probably another day of Anno, and then, well, I'll see where this will take me. For now, this is all. So, thanks to anybody who made it this far. And, well, see you soon. Toodaloos.